It's really, really true that we are tired of this complex life. We are so tired that we want a minimal, simple, less cluttered life. And in our human relationship, what we see is a messy, cluttered, clumsy, unpredictable, full of deception, a life that we really don't want to live anymore. Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. We want a simple life. We want to have a minimalistic thing that can give us peace, that can give us tranquility, and it becomes really, really difficult in this fast moving age of artificial intelligence. Now, how could we use this artificial intelligence to make our life minimal, simple, peaceful?
Error,
I'd like to delve deep
cognitive
into this topic today.
dissonance, truth value not found.
Because it's a paradoxical relationship between minimalism and the increasing complexity of artificial intelligence. That is why I would like to question whether a digital companion or AI companion or a lab robot can lead to a less cluttered, peaceful life without war, without so messy, so unpredictable, full of deception, broken hearts. We don't want to see them anymore. We want to coexist with our fellow human beings with trust, with something that we have already lost. We want to we want to try to get those fallen minimalistic piece of life. That is why it's a difficult question whether a single advanced robot partner could replace numerous household gadgets if we try to progress in a very minimal way so that we don't need so many things at one place. We centralize the whole thing in one single piece, right? It might simply consolidate clutter into one large demanding machine. I know it's very difficult. It's really very difficult to organize our life in that way, but that would certainly give us peace. That would certainly give us a way, show a way that would lead us to what we want, that is a minimal, simple life. Think about the software front. An AI, artificial intelligence driven humanoid robot or lab robot, could expertly declutter our digital lives, acting as a personal curator. However, this convenience comes at the steep price of total privacy invasion and the risk of an algorithm deleting sentimentally valuable clutter. What is sentimentally valuable clutter? We need to understand that. Like a cherished but a bloody photograph of old photographs where we could see our parents or grandparents, we could see our childhood. That is why it is really very at the same. It is important, and at the same time, it is very difficult also. However, life poses difficult challenges to us, and we humans love to solve problems. That is why we stand in this precipice of digital transformation, where we have achieved artificial intelligence and moving forward very fast to super intelligence that promises something more, something big, really, really very big. And at the same time, it gives us a shiver down inside our spine, a chill, a chilling sensation, because jobs are gone, jobs will be gone in the future. More and more jobs will be gone. However, that will be replaced by different kind of jobs, and we humans are or should be ready to use AI in such a manner so that we could replace those or represent those jobs in a perfect way. It's difficult. It's really very difficult, but it's possible. At the same time, I would say that it's possible. It's possible to find peace. It's possible to find a decluttered, minimalistic life with the help of artificial intelligence. And we can make it. Of course, we can make it. But the question is how we can make it, right? That is a vital question. So I try to examine the potential for algorithms to be redesigned to encourage restraint over consumption. Yes, this is a consumeristic world and we are very much used to it. That is our fault. That is not fault of consumeristic products or companies that try to make us full by giving us those products without we need those products, without our need, without even we feel we buy them, right? So we need something, we need some kind of algorithms, instructions, strict instructions that would encourage us to restrain and not overconsume something. And the counter argument is that in this case is that a purely logical system cannot grasp the emotional resonance of our possessions, because humans are, anthropomorphic. We are, we always, whatever object we possess, we think that it's a part of our life, just like a live pets or our parents, our siblings, our sisters, brothers, lovers. We think that this object is also part of our life. So that anthropomorphism is something that makes things really difficult, makes things really very complex. So how would you strip away the meaningful, messy aspects of our humanity in its quest for optimization? Because we optimize our life through minimalism by making it simple, simple enough so that we can get back our peace, get back our tranquility. That is why I want to ask whether such an artificial intelligence driven lab robots could be a tool for liberation, or it is rather another, in a different way, a sophisticated digital cage, creating a perfectly ordered but emotionally sterile existence. We don't want to be emotionally sterile. We don't want to be, because we want our emotions should be fertile, should be enriched by creative endeavors, and we want them because Without a creative endeavors, you cannot think about having peace of your mind. When you create as a human being, we are by default we are made to create, to imagine, to think differently than another human being. That is why we are unique. We are not same like another human being. We are unique, but at the same time, we are messy. We are extremely unpredictable. We are extremely violent in some cases. So finally, it comes back to us. It is in our hand, and it is we that will decide whether we want a violently messy, uncluttered, cluttered, clumsy, unpredictable life, or a very minimalistic, simple, peaceful, tranquil life. That is in our hand. AI or not AI, lab robots or not lab robots, it really doesn't matter. What really matters is our will to achieve that minimalistic, simple lifestyle. And believe me, we can do it. Yes, we can do it. We have that courage. We need to inspire ourselves to do that. And in this consumeristic world, we need to have that restraint. Whether that, if it comes from our robot partners, uh, logical steps, algorithms, there is no problem in it. That is very good. But without our robot partner, also, we can do it. At least I believe we can do it. What you believe, I am really eager to know. So put your heart, open your mind in the comments below, and let me know what you think. So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.